Thank you very much. Good morning, colleagues. Thank you. Thank you, Vahan, for the introductions. I have an important topic to discuss: why peering is important anyway for all of us in the internet community. My name is Dmitry Melnik. I'm a technical trainer and development officer from RIPE and I have a background in network maintenance and development. And we will discuss peering and IP transit. We'll talk about different types of peering, impact on quality and price. And I hope we will have the time to make a summary. First of all, let me ask you if you are familiar with peering. I mean, how well do you know this terminology? Please raise your hand if you know what peering is. Thank you all very much. Thank you for being so active. Looks like most of you know what peering is, but let us discuss some of the key notions of peering and IP transit. Most of the experts of the internet community know about commercial service for the transmission of internet traffic. Um, it's a commercial service for businesses, for large and small operators, and it helps to deliver. I mean, these services used to deliver, to provide traffic. Now, but what does the price of IP transit depend on? Prices may vary significantly depending on the geography, depending on the competition. I mean, competitors at the market. Price of services depends on the cost. And IP transit pricing may depend on the amount of traffic that you may purchase from various operators. Another important factor is the quality of services. The quality may impact prices. Now, what other things, what other factors impact pricing? I would say additional services such as DDoS protection, remote connection to XP and other services as well. Finally, the communication between the buyer and seller may also impact the final price set in the purchase agreement or service contract. Now, there are different steps that seller can take to attract buyers. One of the possibilities is the traffic analysis to obtain detailed information. How do you really analyze the IP traffic? Well, you can use NetFlow and SFlow data to obtain analytics, to find out details and analysis of the traffic, routes, the origin, the content. Now, why is analysis important. First of all, you can optimize the load. Load optimization allows to distribute the traffic between across the network. Uh, then using analysis, you can identify suspicious activity. You can prevent and protect from DDoS attacks. So security is important. And indeed, you can analyze to plan your network, to plan for network development, network growth in the future. It's also important to enhance user experience. However, analyzing traffic, you can also understand that you need to optimize some connections and find new peering partners. So let's discuss why peering, and what peering is. Peering is an agreement between two networks to exchange their traffic to save costs, to use free connections rather than paid connections. All right. Now, after you analyze your traffic, after you identify potential peering partners, how do you find potential peering partners? I mean, to make agreements. One of the key sources of information, at least in this region, is the RIPE database. So it's important that the RIPE database be updated on a regular basis by countries in the region, over 80 of them. Another option is to ask your internet exchange point which can share potential peering partner contact details. Now, what if you need to find other peering partners from other regions? Another very important service that you can use is the peering DB.
And the whole internet community can publish information about our own network where participants are here, and also to publish contacts. And another important ways to have data exchange and communication is another important event. Like today we have, and communicating, you have opportunity, good opportunity to share, to exchange your contacts offline, and without communication, peering could not exist. Alternative option, the peering policy of big operators, of medium-sized operators. And so it's very important that this information is presented, and other participants can use it, find your contacts, check your information, and to see, are you ready for peering or not? And you can use one of the professional social networks to get information about the participants. And the contact with new partners can tell about the current partners, because you maybe have established peering relations with your current partner. And in 21st century, there are different topic-based groups and social messages networks, and you can find the contacts you are interested in. And so now we have many ways to find a potential partner on peer relations. Okay, we have found contacts, we contacted, communicated, but how we will exchange our traffics? And peering could be public, or we can organize direct contact, and a public peering brings benefits if we have not bigger traffic with potential peering partner. For example, the cost of a direct for you or your peering partner is not beneficial due to economic conditions. Maybe you do not have much traffic, but exchange traffic through the point, exchange point would be for you useful because the traffic will be cheaper through speed transit. And volume of traffic with your peer partner through exchange point is increased, is growing, and you recognize that it would be advisable to organize direct contact connectivity, and the partners will arrange who will be responsible for this communication line, and one of the operators can bear expenses on its tracing and maintenance. Okay, we organize a direct contact this line, but how we can adjust? And one of the opportunities to have this with a peer and partner alternative option to have the exchange traffic through different district or region, and to announce your prefixes partially, and the partner makes decision how to exchange traffic in any region depending on their commercial interests. And just suppose that for example, if there is redundancy, the partners can organize several contacts. I would like to consider the network of large operators on vast areas, and in America and Europe, peering relations were established, but how they can organize. And one client is in Europe and another client is in United States, and they use networks of different operators. And in this case, the outgoing we can send it to the set of operator with AS3, and the second operator will deliver to own customer traffic through the ocean. Such mechanism could be called, it is called the whole potato routing. And alternative option when the outgoing traffic will be used through the operator number one, and then through United States they will send the second, and it is called the cold potato routing. And hot potato routing, it is to the partner towards through the nearest connection, and the cold potato when we send to the partner, and your partner will identify this connectivity. And what potato would you like, cold or hot? In the world, mostly people use hot potato routing, but you with your partner can independently negotiate how you will adjust and build such relationship, and of how it impact on quality and the price of the services provided. First of all, we are interested in the cost of the traffic, and if the traffic is the same. No, let's assume there's the whole traffic in our network like a pie, and we would like to break in parts. So what we would like, the first part of pie is a customer, the most tasty, delicious, we can say part, because it brings money for us. Other parts, it is the upstream and the points of exchange and delivery to suppliers. It is not a tasty, the most not tasty, because we have to be operational costs to them. And the alternative options of this pie are when we connect to peering and also organization of cache systems, cache installations on your system, because a cache helps to bring closer traffic to your users, and more closer your traffic to the customers, then less cost to deliver traffic and we can calculate the percentage of traffic on your network because you know total volume and the percentage of untasty part we would like to reduce. But how we can reduce this amount? We will work to increase the number of the customers and to increase appearance and the contacts and caching. And why we do it? What is the purpose? In not only in terms of the cost, but also in terms of the quality, in order to provide better quality to the users. What steps could be undertaken also? And if we talk about upstreams and IX, we can calculate the cost of traffic and also to develop dashboards, visualizations, and they could help you with a calculation, cost estimation, and the volume of traffic increased every year with development of technologies and ideal scenario to reduce your expenditures where the growth of traffic and it can help to reduce and improve the quality and reduce the cost and the transition of the traffic to free connections can help you. But how? We are going to switch traffic to free connections. So for that, we need analysis of traffic. It can help you with the pairing of potential partners and also can organize or extend the skyline up at the right time without any overloading and also working to bring closer traffic to your users, they will reduce your load and what else is important? If we look on interaction with the customer, the purpose is to calculate all the cost of all traffic and then to compare. Maybe something changed in your network with the cost you provided to your current customers. Maybe it is necessary to revise your agreements based on agreement because maybe if something was changed in terms of your expenditures, another goal to acquire new customers to increase the share of the part of the pie with the customers. And let's make a conclusion that increase caching system and also improve the quality of the service for final users and can lead to reduction of production cost of 1 megabit or the whole traffic. But also what could be else? What are the benefits if we can get connections and it can ensure insurance secure all of your network and your service server if something will go wrong. And important things we can say such factors like emergency, maintenance, and human factor, human error. And to and water could be without peering connections and without redundancy. There is a risk you can get increasing of your expenditures and it could be degradation of the services provided and it will be also pressure on the customers and it would be necessary to make manual work and also the management they can hear about the program and the problem could be published in the news and what mistakes could be done by human beings. For example, to have a wrong configuration of the BGP policies and why the human mistake can bring to global consequences for the whole network. And so we have to ask question if BGP protocol is secure and we have to check statistics on BGP, Hatchet and to see the first quarter of 2024 to be assured that we still have problems. The BGP protocol is not safe because it was developed at the beginning of internet when people trusted each other. But what we can do together to make routing more safer. First of all, to introduce a filtering with your partners, with your customers, and also to have a certification of address space and to explain and to announce to the whole world that your system could announce only this network, and you can help to other actors of the network and who have the roads and road validation, and to know more about uh, settings. You can get this information in our app academy. You can get detailed information and they can have a very good laboratory work by experts who prepared this work. In August 2020, 24, more than 70% of IP space ripen CC and the growth is increased and introduction of RPTI, it is not the future, it is the present situation, the present time, and let's help to other actors of internet to reduce problems, to minimize problems with hatchetting. And Today we will have another presentation of my colleagues, very interesting regarding role. And please listen to this presentation, would be very interesting. And let's summarize. First, analyze the traffic in your network, and please do it on regular basis. And assess the cost of the traffic per megabit with your connections, and identify the range of your peering partners and the range of your potential customers. Develop measures on redistribution of traffic from very expensive to the most cheap, and prepare your peering policy in the network. And also publish for the whole internet community, and on regular basis update information about your network, and write DB, peering DB, that participants of internet community could contact you, and develop your network using redundancy in case of accident of your nodes and hubs, and carry out regular audits in revision of your relations with the current partners or with the customers, considering production cost of your traffic, and regular support your contacts with the key partners. And it's better to have a few contacts, several contacts from one organization. Today, I'm happy to present this presentation, and I try to explain why peering is important. With great pleasure, I would like to answer your questions, dear colleagues, and please applause.